Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central.
Can somebody please duet this with instructions, because I have this ratchet strap, right? And I did it the way that I know, but then it got stuck and I couldn't get it.
Wait, this is why you're crying this whole time? Because you couldn't, put something together?
Get it to release, and I had to use pliers to release it, so I figured that can't be right. And then I went on YouTube, and it's all a bunch of guys that are like, and that's how you do it. And nobody is explaining.
Because you should have just watched them as they're doing it.
I need to know.
Lady, respectfully, I think you need a man. Or maybe you could ask the bear.
From being married for 12 years to
I don't think the bear knows how to work one of those things.
getting separated and divorced. I wonder why you got a divorce.
So, married for 12 years, unhappy. She chooses divorce. Heaven knows why that relationship failed. So she shaves her head, and through her mental health issues, becomes some sort of fempowerment coach, while still sleeping with her ex-husband and getting ghosted by random men? Did I get that right? Is this empower?
What? What? This is what the modern woman playbook right here. Divorce your husband, get ran through, teach other women how to do the exact same thing, and you're empowered.
Ring?
Uh-oh. Jeez.
How does that even happen?
I think we should normalize taking our mother's last name.
Wait.
Which would be your grandfather's on your mother's side's last name.
Just wait.
Because how many of us are going around carrying the last name of a man who did not raise us?
So that means that a lot of individuals out there would in fact be taking the name of their grandfather. Probably in many cases another individual that did not raise you. I'm just going to leave that there.
She really thought she had something there, didn't she? Wow.
Now let's check in on Gen Z, young adults like these two young ladies who have clearly been failed by the American education system. They've also been failed by their parents and society.
Society need men.
Yes and no. No.
So why yes and why no for you? And then I'll ask you why you said no.
Well, because in today's society, sometimes you don't need the male to have a baby anymore. Yeah. That's why I would say yes and no.
It's not like a moral thing for me. Yeah. I'm like we can exist without men only because new research has been discovered of making egg into sperm. So we can.
Egg can just magically turn into sperm and just fertilize itself now, huh? Okay.
Reproduce without men. So it's not like a moral thing. It's more of like a like if men just died right now, could we survive? Yes.
No, because you can't protect yourselves against nature.
Because of the new research that they're doing.
These ladies have 2 brain cells between them, and they're both competing for 3rd place.
They're barely rubbing together for warmth.
We don't need no man. Oh my God, we're gonna need a man.
That was quick. That was really quick.
You tell me all the time we don't need a man. Prove it.
I got a brother. I don't need a man. You can do this for me.
Is your brother not a man? What is he, some trans person now or what?
Is he now?
I really hope a man just comes.
That's why I use the crowbar. Because I can't do it either.
What, like that?
Yeah, leverage. Leverage.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Got some leverage going. There you go.
Science.
I don't need a man, I have a brother. Lady, your brother is still a man.
Yesterday, 6 celebrity women, including Gayle King, Katy Perry, and Lauren Sanchez, who is the plastic fiance of Jeff Bezos, took a Blue Origin rocket into space on a trip that lasted from takeoff to touchdown less than 12 minutes in total. Now, it was, no doubt,
I did not realize it was only 12 minutes in total.
a cool experience for those women. I'm sure it was a lot of fun. But according to the media, it was more than just fun. It was somehow, some way, historic. Oprah Winfrey actually wept as she watched the all-female team launch into space for a trip that would last for approximately half the length of an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. And there she is crying there. Just such a historic moment. Katy Perry, one of the women on this crew.
It was funny, before they panned to her, she was like not doing anything, and all of a sudden she saw the camera and then she started pretending crying.
Was particularly dramatic. Before the flight, she bragged about the historical journey that she was about to undergo.
We are the Taking Up Space crew. There's 6 of us, all women. It's a historical flight to space because it's the first time that all women have been in space.
Nothing historic happened here at all.
I didn't realize like 6, 7 women were all women.
They were not the first female astronauts because they aren't astronauts. And women have been going into space since the 1960s. In terms of historic significance, this trip is about as monumental as like being the 100th customer to ride the Batman roller coaster at Six Flags on a random Saturday.
Hold on, I did some digging on this. Let's watch.
Was this all fake? Was it not actually real? Here's the evidence. What the hell is going on here? The door opens in the capsule. What's happening there? You shouldn't be able to open up a pressurized door that has just been in outer space from the inside. It's a safety mechanism. There's pressurization. That doesn't make any sense.
That's true.
What's going on here? You can see that they realized the mistake, and little Minder went screaming over to tell them, close the door! Jeff Bezos eventually got a little tool and acted like he was the one opening the door. But then it's on the live stream, man. So what's going on here? Is it actually fake? It sure as hell seems like it's fake. And it's like something that's done completely for promotional purposes. They used a bunch of celebrities and idiots and journalists and feminists to do this to get maximum exposure and maybe to incentivize more people to do space tourism. But it doesn't seem real.
I can't say if it's fake or not, but to take away the work of actual...
Guys, I can barely tell if videos are skits nowadays sometimes, or AI, so I'm not the expert.
Astronauts is just wrong. This isn't historic, it's just an ad. What do you think? This woman should not be behind a wheel. That was just painful to watch.
I wonder how women eat pickles without men.
Great, now you have cold pasta. A nice cold dinner. You really didn't need a man. Enjoy.
Which is just equality for women, then you wouldn't be on the stage today and I wouldn't be here asking you this question. And so if people aren't complaining, as you say, and fighting for rights, then nothing would happen. So how can you reconcile these differences?
When I was your age, I thought the same thing, that feminism is just about equality. One of the brilliant things that the left does is they repackage words. So clearly not feminism anymore. It's designed to actually rip apart women and men, to make women paranoid about men all the time. And every industry is controlled by a man, and to make being on your own, I want to do all by myself, aspirational. What are we even fighting anymore? Men holding doors? That's the new feminist cause? Like, no, equality means don't hold the door. No, I like having the door held for me. In a perfect world, our society was so much better when women were involved every single day with their children before we handed them over to the Department of Education. And so
that is a big pick for me, and the women I would choose is how much they love the kids.
I do not see feminism as having accomplished anything in our society. I actually think it was a nightmare that is being repackaged in our textbooks.
History will look back on these kind of movements and wonder, what on earth were we thinking?
We love women and we just wanted to give them the things they wanted. That's what we were thinking. We were dumb.
What can we really expect from a woman who can't even spell woman right?
You got this. You got this, dude. A little harder, a little harder.
I'm sweating before I even start.
First off, excuse the messy garage. That was getting cleaned up after I got done mowing. But I originally took this video because I was going to be like, I don't need a man. I can do this on my own. After 2 hours of struggling, I ran to Walmart. I did an oil change. I had to go get more gas. I pulled that thing probably 50 to 60 different times and could not get it to start. I was sweating. I was tired. I was getting so frustrated. So I texted my ex-husband. I was like, is there a trick? I cannot get this to work. Like, I was getting so frustrated with myself because I know how to start a mower. Like, I've started one before. And then 10 minutes later, I'm sitting here. I came inside. I gave up and I saw him pull in. Now, to be completely honest, things have not been great between us. I'm not going to go into details, but we've had a lot of disagreements about things, and we're just in kind of a rough patch. I don't think we'll stay in it. Things will get better eventually, but that's...
I guess divorce?
Just divorce. That's co-parenting. Okay. But I was to the point, I thought, this mower's broken. I'm going to have to get another one, but I can't do it tonight because it's getting a little bit too late. So I was going to go spend money on a new lawnmower. And then I was going to have him take the boys on a night that I was supposed to have with them so I could actually mow. But instead, he came down and helped.
So you have to do all the man chores and give your kids up to your husband to do the man chores because you didn't want a man. Right.
Helped us both out. I mowed. He still got to go down and spend time with the boys. This is how co-parenting should be, in my opinion.
No. He shouldn't have to come and help you out with the lawnmower. Yes, the kids make sense, but the actual lawnmower? Come on.
He probably didn't want to come help me out. I did not want to ask him for help.
Yeah.
I admit he's a good man for doing it, but...
But you needed the help, ma'am. How much do you want to bet the man got the mower running in under 2 minutes flat?
Probably with one pull. Boom! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. The lady was scared. She picked up her dog and ran off. Right, because the footsteps thing is definitely how you measure things properly. You can't just tell if your car fits or not. The other lady came to help. So let me put my dog away for this. You got it. There you go. Woo! They had to hug it out.
What a twist ending. There's so much wrong with this video, I don't even know where to begin.
See, I don't have to worry about coming home to a honey-do list. I gotta worry about coming home to her doing some super sketchy ass shit because she's impatient as hell and thinks she can do it all by herself.
Oh, jeez.
Well, she didn't see that one coming, mostly because she wasn't looking.
Yeah, watch this. Like, this won't come off. Like,
It's righty tighty, lefty loosey. Just saying.
Come on. God damn it.
I mean, great job tightening. You got this, girl.
I'm doing this. I promise to God I am. I'm not damn daddy, bro. What the? I got this.
She never even thought to go the other way at all.
This has to be a skit, right? Nobody is this clueless.
The most pathetic arrest I've ever seen in my life. I mean, look at this. Yo, what moron put these two together, man? We got Paulina Blart. Watch what happens when the one falls over. And just gives up. Meanwhile, her partner's chasing her with a taser, running a 40-minute mile. If my life's in danger and these two show up, I'll see you guys in heaven. Peace.
There should be a basic fitness requirement to become a cop or a fireman.
I thought there was.
And you can't convince me otherwise.
Making sure my feminist bangs are short enough so that men stay far enough away from me.
On behalf of all men, we thank you for your service, ma'am. Sheesh.
Thanks for the warning. Oh, jeez. Come on, lady. You're just holding up traffic now. The poor guy with the cars just like, come on, lady. I got deliveries to go. Why does she have her windshield wipers on? Oh, it's raining.
How do people like this even get a license? Honest question.
Lady at Home Depot bought a plastic box to keep her hair from the rain.
I love physical comedy. So much for staying dry.
Excuse me, sir. I have a flat tire. Can you help me?
What?
I have a flat tire. Can you help me?
Help you with a flat tire?
Yeah, right there. My car's right there. Can you help me?
Sorry, I see gentleman over there.
As we should be, men. As we should be. Move on. Again, if they're coming to ask nicely to help, why not? But I get why men wouldn't want to.
To be fair, would she stop and help if the man had a flat tire in the middle of the road? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Is she thinking because the words are scrolling that she
smart,
doesn't have
not
to
hard, I
actually
guess.
do
Employee of the month right here.
This is proof that they are making the clouds. This is proof that they're making the clouds. You can see them doing it right now, you guys. You can see them doing it right now. Hold on, wait. You know, you telling me my own eyes are deceiving me?
Embarrassing. My man straight up said it.
I really do hope this is a skit. Did this woman ever go to school?
I mean, he said embarrassing. She needs to exercise, guys. Exercise.
At least she's getting her steps in? Good job, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
One more two. That's enough. It's in one, right? Okay. I'm buying one.
Wait. What?
No, it's not that.
My man is just...
Is it this? This handbrake?
Yeah, that's the handbrake.
Yeah, so put
Yeah,
it
you
down.
pushed it down. So can you see the handbrake sign anywhere there?
No.
So it's off. Yeah.
My man.
Okay, so I can go. It's not coming. This car doesn't like me.
Should we just end it here or? Okay, just like your friend said, yeah, try and get the biting point, try and bring that clutch pedal higher. Bring it more higher.
Oh, I just felt like I was revving it.
It's probably
so
higher
hard.
than your instructor's car. You got it now. Sorry.
This car doesn't like me? You can't make this stuff up.
Fail.
What was...
Don't go bowling with me, girl, because I'll freaking make fun of you.
What's this woman aiming for? Failure? Because who needs a man, right? Well, apparently beds do.
So wait a sec. How are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and die to defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure, right? Like none of this stuff in the studio is built or maintained by women. You know that like 90% of infrastructure jobs are still held by men, and that if you look at the top 20 jobs held by women now, in 2024 versus 1924 are almost the exact same. So women have had 100 years to do whatever they want, and they still do the same 20 jobs they did 100 years ago, other than we switched out farm labor for HR work. But other than that, we're secretaries, nurses, daycare ladies, early childhood education, administrative assistants, retail workers, all the same we were a century ago. So if the men are the ones tasked with every time there's a natural disaster, they have to go out and rescue people from the fires and the floodwaters. And every time there's a war, the men have to go and fight it and defend the country. And anytime there's a criminal who needs to be violently arrested, it's going to be a man who goes and does that, not a woman. Where does the equality come in?
That's easy. It comes only when it's convenient for them.
Nope. We caught one. We caught one.
Strong, independent, and now soaking wet.
It's a big one, too. Just tip it over.
That bucket of paint won both the battle and the war. Amazing.
It wasn't even a full bucket. It was a half bucket.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Students leave class during feminism lecture.
Another one, thank you.
I respect it. If I'm paying to study engineering or math, the last thing I want is a lecture on that kind of nonsense.
I think women actually don't want equal treatment. They couldn't handle it if they got it, quite a number of them. It's a tough world out there. What a lot of women are actually asking for, and you can look aghast at this, is special treatment. If you look at all female shortlists for positions, is that equal treatment or is that special treatment? I think what women need to realise is that you have to toughen up. We can't ask for equal pay. You have to be paid on performance and you have to be paid for the results you deliver. It's a tough world out there, and I don't think Karen Brady and others are doing us any favours by putting this sort of debate out there. I think we have to just compete in what is a tough world. And I think we need to keep that. We need to look after it. Do we want a world that's completely void of colour? Do we want everything to be magnolia? No, we don't.
Make no mistake, with women like these, being allergic to common sense and accountability is the problem. That's one way to add color to your life.
Toca, pues ñaño, ese instrumento. Toca ese instrumento, ñaño.
I don't know what they're laughing about. That's already female World Cup level.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, jeez. Good thing she had a helmet on.
Ma'am, no disrespect, but at some point you're better off walking.
Uh-oh. That was not a squat? There we go. That's more of a squat. You got this, girls. You got this. You got this.
Was the spotter just here for moral support? How on earth do you manage to fail this hard?
What the baby? What the baby? What the baby? Baby.
What's going on?
Give you the Bacardi. I'm ready to say about the great.
Really? She's celebrating right now because of what she just did?
Baby. You saw it.
Imagine celebrating loss like it's a win. Is this what counts as girl power these days?
I need you. I don't want to do this if I don't have you, please. Please. Record me, I don't care. Record me, I don't care. Post it.
I'm not even recording you.
We need to film more freakouts like this.
Post it. I don't care. 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 I don't want you more.
I haven't seen this since my little siblings were like 6.
I need you! Take me back! Please! I'm going crazy! Please! Please!
We could tell.
Take me back! Please!
No.
I'm going crazy! Please! Please!
I would say walk away normally, but the man's giving us some entertainment right now.
Please! 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 Please!
You were taught please and thank you a little too late, lady.
Please, Walter. Please, 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 please.
Can you please stop acting like that?
I can't.
All right, calm down.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Please, 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 please.
I think a broken record.
Please, Walter. Please, Walter.
Walter, you know what to do.
Please, 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 please.
Please what?
Please take me back.
I took you back.
Won't. I don't want to be with you and everybody else. I want to be everywhere. Please take me back. Please take me back, please. Please take me
Man, the man must have laid some amazing pipe down.
back. Please take me back, please. Please.
Shout outs to the brother.
How could you get
She's the one who filed for divorce, but now she's throwing a tantrum like a
Oh,
toddler.
she
Because
filed
in
for
the end,
divorce?
she walked away with nothing. And that's the real reason she's upset.
Yeah, normally I would just tell you to walk away, guys. Walk away. But if it's this bad of a blow up, record that shit. I need some more content. All of us can use some more of this type of content. It's funny. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.